Welcome back to 33-year-old boomer ranting in the void. Your mind has been broken. Let's talk about it. So many people today believe that money is all that matters. Now, don't get me wrong, money is pretty important. You need money. However, people seem to treat it like it's the only thing that matters. In fact, they seem to enjoy flexing it or flexing their wealth quite a bit. I think that it's good to make money. I think that it's good to make money so that you can be safe, so that you can live a comfortable life. But once money becomes more important than that, once money becomes something else, that's where it gets really damaging. For example, you should have a close look. You should have a close look at people who flex, and you should consider whether you want to be like them, whether what they have is in any way desirable. Little tree here in the void. There are things in the void other than me. I don't know why I did to get here, but here I am. Do you want to be like those people who flex, who spend all of their money just to prove to you that they're better than you, I suppose? I guess that's the implication. I don't really like to think in these terms, but I'm pretty sure that's the terms that they think in. If you flex, consider the fact that a certain kind of person will be drawn to this lifestyle that you're showing them. And I want you to think very clearly if this is the kind of person that you want in your life. Whether you're a man and you're looking for a wife or a girlfriend, whether you're a woman and you're looking for friends. Hey, I think I'm attracting the bugs in the void. They're approaching me. They're onto me. You should ask yourself, the people that respond to this kind of lifestyle, are those the people that you want to have in your life? If you're a man and you seem to attract a certain kind of woman who seems to be very interested in wealth, is that the kind of wife that you wish to have? Do you believe that she would be a good mother to your children? Or is it more likely that she's just looking for a certain lifestyle and she'll move on the moment that you run out of money, or the moment that she finds a man with more money, which of course, there is always a man with more money than you. That's just one of those absolute rules. There's always someone richer. There's always someone taller. Even me, in my magnificent 6'4" height. I do meet men who are taller than me. Not very often, of course. But whenever I do, it's a conversation starter. It's always like, I look up at them. Like this is how they see me. I'm 6'4". They see, like, this is how they look at me. And I go, wow, it's weird to meet someone who's taller than me. And they always chuckle. Look, people who want money, people who want that kind of lifestyle, they're likely not the kind of people that you want around you. They're likely to be fair weather friends. They're likely to only be interested in your bank account or in the lifestyle that you can provide. And the moment you are unable or incapable of providing that lifestyle, they'll very conveniently abandon you and look for some other person who can sustain their lifestyle. Is this spooky or what? I feel like Slender Man is gonna jump out at me at any moment now. Look, I don't have a lot of money, but even if I did, I wouldn't be displaying it. Not only because I think it's in poor taste, but as things get worse in the world, signaling to people that you have money is probably not very good for your health, is it? People in countries like Brazil, they know this. I know people from Brazil, and if you have money, you hide that typically because you don't want to have a very bad time. You don't want to find yourself in the back of a car. There are many places in the world where having money is very detrimental to your health, let's just put it that way. And if things keep getting worse, there might be many countries. So if you have money, you should live like you're poor regardless. That's good advice no matter what the current situation is. Look, the people who flex all the time, what are they communicating to you? What are their values? Do they value you as a friend? Do they value you as a person? Or do they value showing off to others and making people think that they're rich and really well off? Because are you more important than their flexing or their ability to flex? Or is the flexing more important? Because I'm pretty sure I know which one is more important to them. That's not a very good friend to have. I think if you want to make friends, you should choose people whose minds have not been influenced by the system to the point where they will happily enslave themselves in order to appear wealthy. I think that if you want to make friends, you should make friends with people who have some strong beliefs, who have honor. Very difficult to find. Very, very difficult to find today. But they do exist. Whether they have money or not is kind of irrelevant. But you should find people who understand this reality, who understand this truth. And I suspect that even a lot of people who make content where they show off or they flex, I suspect that they even understand these notions. However, I suspect that many of them believe that they can make more money this way by doing the whole flexing on the internet thing. And if they weren't on the internet, they probably just sit at home and work instead of making videos about going to expensive stores and buying expensive things that they don't need. Anyway, I'm ranting. Remember, stay free, stay smart, and always stay based on minimalism. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.